Nothing like a guy cheering for himself when he comes up on stage. How's everybody doing okay? Let me ask you guys a question. All right, let me ask you guys a question. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Has anybody here ever sat at the back of the bus? I mean like the back of the bus. No, she's like, I made it almost halfway there, right before the back door. That's the... No, the back bus, I'm talking like Rosa Parks style, like the day before she got famous, back of the bus, like the back. Woo! It is a wild scene back there. It is a wild scene. Seriously, it's a free-for-all. You can do whatever you want back there. It's free-for-all. There are all walks of life doing it. There are. Seriously, I was back there was like a hobo and a Hare Krishna and like a hip-hopster dude and like some, drug addict with like open wounds on her face, and there was like, a couple of guys playing chess with note pieces. Some guy making a corn dog. I don't know how that was going on. And like, there was like a couple of hippies, like fire art, fucking playing a didgeridoo and shit. It was freaking crazy back there. It's freaking crazy. It was like the Tenderloin opened up a ride. It was. I was jazzed on it. You guys got to take that adventure. It was fun. No, I'm not dissing the Tenderloin. I know we're all talking about Tenderloin and those people and whatnot, but I'm about to dissect that shit. Alright, not dissing on the Tenderloin. The Tenderloin is a great place to live if you're homeless. We all know that. Alright, and I know it because I moved there. I was like, why not? Give you 100 reasons why not. And they all hang out on Turk Street. Right? They're like puddles. Right? And when I moved in like right on the corner, like right there, like right on the corner of Turk and Hell, basically what it was. It's right there. You guys know the corner. You know the corner. You can taste that corner. You can taste it when you're there. You're like, you know where you're at. Like, fuck it. You walk across the street on that corner, boom, emphysema. They give it straight to you. They don't care. They're like, yeah, that's cool. They'll give it to you for free. They will. They're fine with that. They are. That's a tough corner. That's a tough corner. The funny thing about the homeless people in this area is you can't really tell which ones are homeless and which ones aren't. Right? It's like you'll see like a guy in like nasty ass sweats, but he'll have like better shoes on than you've ever owned. Right? Or like a guy like a Benetton sweater and like, boom, soiled khakis. What is going on with this guy? Right? It's weird. It's weird, right? It's weird. It's weird. I guess it's when they ask for change. That's sort of when they, the dividing line. Again, the line is deli thin. It is. It is. It's just a thin slice between just dead. Because I've been in that neighborhood and I walked over somebody that I swore was dead. And I didn't want to get, I was like this because I didn't want to get that on all of this. It is. It is. But okay, true story. I was walking down the street, my neighborhood. I was walking down the street, and this homeless guy proceeded to cough on me and ask for $1 all in the same sentence, just in one foul. Like he didn't break a stride. And this wasn't like this was an event. Like this cough was really doing its thing. It was like on here on me, and it was over here, a little in my mouth, a little in my mouth. Yeah, I was just, and yeah, it was, yeah. This was the kind of cough that like sent me like reeling to like the nearest like Silkwood shower. I wanted to I'm talking like scalding ass water, freaking steel brushes, and just tears the whole time. That kind of, because I'm an erotic Jew, I don't bounce back from shit like that. I don't. That shit fucks me up for a while. Okay? It is not an easy thing. All right, and then $1? $1, am I crazy, but is that kind of a steep jumping off point? Right, $1? Like, really? Like, I have, like, ended conversations in mid-sentence and crossed crowded rooms to pick up $1 off the floor. Like, I've done that. It's like $1. And not only that, but it's going to cost me a couple of $1,000s in dry cleaning and therapy alone to fix what happened to me. You know, on that very day. It's not going to be a pretty scene. You know? It's like, how about a nickel? You know, there's a nickel, you know, grab about 1,000 more of them, put them in a sock, and go mug yourself. Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm just, you know, a little gun-shy. So I had to finally move out of that area of town. I had to move out of that area of town. I decided, you know, it's time to move it on up. You know, let's do this. So I decided to move to where? Lower Haight. Right on the corner of Haight and Fillmore. This is like the Tenderloin's like slightly less ugly cousin, right? It's more like the belly button of the city, but it's got like some tenderloin lit in there a little bit, just kind of chilling around a little bit, you know? I'm like, look, you know, Lower Haight is not exactly the easiest place to get shit done. All right, errand running, not a good biz. I was at the Walgreens right down the corner. Again, true story. I was at the Walgreens on the corner. I walk in. Go in. I'm looking for thumbtacks. Big deal. Not a big deal. Whatever. I go in. I can't find them. I go up to the lady. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I can't seem to find the thumbtack. Blah blah. She goes like this, just like this. She goes, "We don't carry thumbtacks here." Like as if I was in the middle of Utah shopping for a butt plug or something. Like, what the fuck? It's like it's thumbtacks, it's Walgreens, what the hell, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from New York, all right? I'm from New York, you know? I'm used to be able to walk into like one store and get like a hot pastrami sandwich with everything on it. Freaking John Denver does books on tape and a fucking car battery. All right? You know, you can like rent skis and get a churro at 4 in the morning if you want to. You know, that's what I'm used to. It's like thumbtacks, you know? And then, as I'm walking out, she goes like, I'm in a little bit of a huff, I'm being a little bit, and she goes like this, she goes, "Get on, skinny." I'm right here, and she's just, like kicking the shit out of me. Whew, that was rough. I eventually had to move out of Lower Haight a little bit too, because Lower Haight got a little rough for me. Lower Haight got a little inexpensive, but not. I mean, sorry, got a little expensive, but not for the reasons you're thinking. It's a different kind of hobo in Lower Haight. You know, they don't really want the money or the food. They just want the cigarettes. All right, It's a different animal. I come out of my apartment in my neighborhood with like a cigarette kicking, the hobos every 3 feet. Gonna go cigarette, you're gonna cigarette, I'm one of those people. They're like popping up out of manholes, garbage cans, you know, falling on me out of fire escapes. I felt like I was in a fucking Thriller video. It was just like, you know. You know, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on around here? So I had to get out of there too. Moved to Oakland. I did. I moved